Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of What's Cooking with the Bear. I've been hungry for pork chops, so I went on the old bleep bloop box there and looked up some recipes. I found one that's called pork chops Italiano. It's got got bell pepper, it's got onion, garlic, mushrooms, diced tomatoes. Sounds delicious, so I'm gonna make it for you. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and we're going to get to cooking for you. Alright y'all, we're going to try to follow this recipe, somewhat close to being to the T. So it says to start out with some olive oil, and we're going to heat that up, and then we're going to saute. They say 2 cups of mushrooms, but y'all know I love mushrooms, so I got me a nice big package. I'll use about maybe half of it, maybe a little more. So I'm gonna get that going, get this oil hot, and we'll bring you back while we're getting that done. Alright y'all, we got our mushrooms all sauteed up there. They're just starting to get soft. You don't want to overcook them because we are going to simmer this all together after we get everything cooked kind of individually, which I mean kind of makes sense, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, I didn't make the recipe, so I'm just following it. Alright, these last couple little stragglers out of here. Ooh, they're escaping. No escaping mushrooms. Alright, set them aside. Now we want to get our pork steaks, pork chops, whatever you want to call them. They called for 6 pork chops. I'm going to do as many as will fit in my pan, and I got to add a little bit more oil to it, just to, help out. Not a lot. And all we're wanting to do is just to brown these on the outside. So, like I said, it said called for 6, but I've got 10 of them here, so if we can get 10 in the pan, we'll do 10. If we can't do 10, then we'll do as many as we can fit in the pan. I think we're going to get them all in there, y'all. A couple of these little ones are down here, little small ones, but look at that. Look at that. Perfect fit. So, alright. I'm going to cover those. Actually, no, I'm not going to cover them. I'm just going to leave them uncovered. Just make sure they're not sticking. We're going to upper heat a little bit here. Because like I said, we're trying to brown these. I'm not cooking them all the way through here. We just want them nicely browned on the outside. So we're going to let that do that. And once we get them done, we'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, we've been cooking for 5 or 6 minutes on this side. Oh yeah, they're starting to brown nicely. Oh yeah, they're getting there. If you guys could smell the goodness here, me already cooking them mushrooms, now have them pork chops in there, pork steaks, I'm sorry. It's smelling awesome. So, alright, I'm going to let them cook on this other side here for about another 5 minutes, and then hopefully they'll be done. I mean, done how we want them. We'll transfer them in plate, and then we'll start sauteing them onions Alright, y'all. Ooh, now that's browned. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking delicious, y'all. Alright. I'll throw the lid back on there. Let that other side cook for just a couple more minutes. By that time, we should be ready to take them out of there. Put the onions and the garlic in. Alright, y'all. Time to take these out. Oh yeah, they brown nice down the other side. Yeah. So, alright. Alright, now it says to saute your onions. It says to drain the pan, all except for 1 tablespoon. Looks like there's about a tablespoon in there. So we're going to do that. And like I said, it calls for about a cup of onions and 2 cloves of crushed garlic. So yeah, that looks like about 2 cloves. So, alright. Grab my spatula here. I'm going to deglaze the bottom of that pan there. That liquid. Get all them good parts up out of there. Oh yeah. Ooh. I just want to cook those long enough to get them soft, get them fragrant. So, we're not going to cut away from this. We're just going to keep on cooking here. So, all right. Let's see here. Cook onions until they're softened and turned translucent, about 5 minutes. Stirring, we need to add it, then we'll add our tomatoes. I'm using Italian seasoning. They say you use basil and oregano, salt and pepper to taste, and then we'll add our pork chops back in there and simmer until tender, no longer pink in the middle. About 45 minutes. So we're going to do that up here. And our bell pepper and mushrooms will go in last. After it cooks for like the 45 minutes, because you want them to stay kind of whole, you know, soft but whole. So kind of keep them moving around so they don't get burnt. So, alright, I'm going to keep doing this, y'all. I will bring you back. Alright, y'all. These onions are pretty well softened. They're not quite translucent yet, but they're done enough for me, because we're going to cook these things for 45 minutes. And they will continue to soften and turn translucent while we're doing that. So, we're going to add our diced Italian style tomatoes. I'm just going to put a shake or two of salt in here. I'm going to turn this heat down. And got my black pepper here. gonna add just a little bit of black pepper. It's not coming out very fast. There we go. Alright. It calls for a half a teaspoon, or half a tablespoon, I think. Yeah, half a tablespoon each of the basil and the oregano. So we're just going to add a full tablespoon of the Italian seasoning. I like to use the Italian seasoning on just basically any of my pork dishes. Gives it a really good flavor. So, alright, got those. Let's get that all mixed up. Them all mixed together there. Yumminess, yumminess. You notice I turned my heat down there. She stopped hissing at me. So, alright. Got that all schmoozed out there on the bottom. We're going to add our pork chops back in here now. Now it says you can add you got to watch this to make sure the liquid don't go away. If it does start going away, they say to add water. I'm going to add chicken broth because I like chicken broth better than I do water. So there's that. Drain them juices back in there so they're all nice and yumminess. And I'm going to throw the cover back on here. And we're going to simmer this for about 45 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer for about 20. And I'll come check it. And then we'll just keep rinse and repeat, you know. So bring you all back whenever we give her a check. Alright, y'all. Been a minute. So we're going to check these. Ooh, they are simmering away. Oh yeah. Yes sir. They are simmered away. So we're going to add our peppers and our mushrooms now back in. Let them warm back up. Oh yeah. Look at that. We'll add our peppers on top here. We got the mixture of the yellows, reds, and oranges. So try to get them all kind of neatly mixed around. So alright. There's that. So we're going to throw the lid back on there. That lid's very hot because it's been simmering for a while. So we're going to let that simmer for about another, I don't know, 10 minutes. Let them peppers get good and softened up and mushrooms rewarmed. We'll be ready to eat. So y'all stay tuned. Alright y'all, it's been a little while here. Let's check those peppers. Oh yeah, they're good and soft. Still holding their shape. They're good and softened up, so we're ready to eat. So, alright. I'm going to get us a plate ready here and do a little taste test. Alright y'all, we got our pork chops Italiano here. We're going to do a little tasting test here. Ooh, those are fork tender. Just cutting it with the fork there. Ooh yeah. Now these just come right out of the pan, so they're probably going to be pretty dang hot. So, Ooh, that's some good stuff there, buddy. Mushrooms. Give me a pepper here. Oh man, that is delicious. I gotta have another piece of that pork chop. course, beverage of the day to wash it down. Going with the good old Java, you know. That's good stuff too. So there you have it, y'all. Pork chops Italiano. Really tasty. I like it. So hope you are going to try it. I will put the base recipe down in the comments, or not in the comments, but the description. So if y'all want to make it, there you go. Check it out, and you know, really enjoy it. So thank you all for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get a notification for everything we do here on the channel, from the garage stuff to the kitchen stuff to the tractor pulls to wherever we're at, happen to be doing whatever we're doing. If it's bending wrenches or it's cooking. So got some really good videos coming up, y'all. Plan B, we're going to be working on that. We're going to be going some tractor pulls, and I got some parts for my big old grill, so we're going to be reviving that too. So appreciate y'all watching. Love y'all, and don't forget about the Sunday live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on in. We talk about everything. We talk about the tractor pulls. We talk about, you know, wrenching stuff, cooking stuff, just life in general. It's always a good time, and that's all I got for you today, y'all. So as always, bon appetit.